right, cold open, go.
Cold open. This is the cold open, actually.
Oh, is it?
It is. This is how we do it here. I don't know if you ever pay attention to our podcast.
Actually, I haven't watched an episode all the way through yet.
I'm glad. And this is the guy producing this. Talking about the fucking...
Nah, Mark's the real producer.
Mark?
Of Heavy Breathing, Ellie.
Mm-hmm. We're fucked then. I've been talking a lot of shit.
Yeah. If you notice why the clips are
why
always...
I look like I gained weight. You've been adding weight, haven't you fucker?
You've been adding weight.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
It really
makes
does.
sense. Makes sense.
It really does. Have you noticed that?
No, I haven't watched one either. I haven't watched the episode either.
Welcome back to a new episode of Heavy Breathing Podcast. Let me do that again. I don't like that.
Slouching.
Let me get hype.
I feel special. I never seen you redo an intro like that.
I know.
Nervous?
Getting a lot of pressure lately.
Yeah, he's out of shape. I mean, he's out of, I didn't be out of shape. You're rusty. It's okay.
He's out of it. I mean,
He's so used to calling me fat and all this shit. He just can't say other things. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, me? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Big haircut.
I had auditions earlier today.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Welcome back to a new episode of Heavy Breathing Podcast. I'm your host, Jakey Flaky, better known as Jacob Moran, and this is my other host. I'm not introducing him. Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Bald Dizzy, a.k.a. Valdo.
No one calls him that.
Everybody calls me that.
I was talking to someone and they were like, no one calls him Bald Dizzy. Like I've never, I know he's self-proclaimed Bald Dizzy.
It'll catch on. Watch.
Okay.
T-shirts coming out soon.
Right. Yeah. T-shirts, bucket hats, everything coming out. Sport bras. You already know.
That's like the epitome of douchebaggery, and I love it.
Bald Dizzy?
That you'd get it like printed on your hat. Like, for sure. Bald Dizzy. Like for sure. That wild. Like I feel like you'd be the person to walk around with a picture of your face.
My face. I was about to say with like my name, my face, everything.
Or like
I would rock that
you were
shit.
the guy in the yearbook who quoted himself. He was. Oh wow!
You guys did that? I didn't do that.
We didn't do that type of shit.
I
think I was in the yearbook once for like my senior crush or something, and it was just like this ugly ass girl. Back then, it was like I picked the ugliest girl like in school. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, she's my senior.
Well, let's
crush.
fact check that.
Go back.
Yeah, let's go. We need a reverse button like Big Modcast has.
Right.
They got all the cool buttons. We don't get good buttons.
It's a phone. It's an app on the phone.
Oh,
Bluetooth connects and then got all the buttons.
We got fucked. Why are we now learning about? Anyway,
that's you guys. I mean, you can literally hook up your phone to the audio board and play everything
let's just
right
copy everything Big Modcast does, so we can just build our.
Just add all the followers
Gotta be
and
smart.
stuff.
All right. So the asshole over here giving these little jabs is. We've had him on before, but last time we had him on, I may have talked just a tad bit too much. So I'm going to lay back a little bit, but we're excited. He literally owns us right now.
He's art master.
No.
Keep it in. So this dude is literally like, we suck his dick.
No.
Every time we walk in, he's like, hey. You already know what to do. We're like,
he's like, you know what it is. It's the first of the month.
He's like, you clock in yet? He's like, nah. You clock in. Go clock in.
Gonna tap his balls to clock in.
You swipe the card in the back.
We're here. Anyway, the one and only Esai Moreno. Give him a round of applause, everybody.
Welcome back.
Thank you guys for the gracious intro.
Oh, of course. You know, we only give you the best, really. We have so much fun. So much fun.
Now we get beat. No.
This is how we get erased off the board.
We need to put the rankings up soon. We're coming up on the end of the month for all the shows.
Yeah, I know. He's like he goes out of his way when I come here to make me nervous and to make me scared. And to really get in my head and fuck with me because he knows I have bad anxiety. So,
I didn't know this.
So what he does for my mental health is that he picks at it so much and like twists it and moves it around to where I'm literally just a bitch laying on the ground.
That's why you keep him here. He's like, he's my bitch, son.
Okay. How much truth is in what you just said?
About like
98.
98.
No, I'd give me the 98% on it not being true and the 2% on it being true, because we do fuck with you. But it's not that bad. You're sensitive Sally over here.
I'm not sensitive,
dude, there's
Sally.
time- hey, hold
Don't
on,
you
let me
dare
tell
call
you.
me a Sally.
Hey, let me tell you, there's times where he cries to me, Esai, about what you guys do to him, bro.
Wait. I just want to put on the record for everybody listening, all the fans of Heavy Breathing. We don't do anything to Jake. Jake does everything to himself.
Explain these cuts. Explain these cuts on my arm.
He sets himself up for failure.
Yeah, no.
God damn.
And this is how it really goes. Jake is the initiator to fuck with us.
Yeah.
And then when we fuck with them back,
That doesn't sound
He's
like
no,
me.
when we fuck with them back, then it's all,
Yeah.
oh man, you hurt my
Why are you
feelings.
guys teaming up on me?
Oh, these
Guys,
are-
really? I was just playing. Like,
no, these are lies. These are
These are lies.
made up. You're making it up on the spot.
I
for the
got
show.
cameras too.
You got cameras? Yeah, they can see you guys beating the shit out of me on the ground while I'm laying there in a fetal position and Mark's over there reciting a poem.
Whatever,
Who the
dude.
fuck is calling me? That's my dad.
Oh, shit.
Answer it.
No, I'm filming right now. All right, bye.
You could vaguely hear it in the background.
Fathers in their conversations.
Yeah, my dad.
Quick with it, huh?
Quick with it.
Yeah.
My dad's like, "You're not home? No.
All right.
Okay, bye."
What you need? Like, I can go home. Like, what's up?
To be fair, I hate that shit because Esai does that shit to me all the time. He'll call me. He's like, "Hey, you at the studio?" I'm like, "Not yet." And then I don't even get a response. It's just like
It's like he's
hangs
pissed.
up.
He's pissed off.
Right? Yeah, why are you
And
pissed
they're
off?
all pissed off.
Esai's the one that texts you, and then when you call him and ask him about it, he acts like it's like you're bothering him.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, he's the
What
one
are
to
all
go.
these false accusations today?
Esai does shit
This
like
is
that.
this is painting a bad picture.
What do you mean?
That never happens. When is
Maybe
the last
it's
time?
me being a sensitive Sally.
No, 100%.
But
100%.
they all just agreed with
You know,
it. So
we have all guys
agree.
in this studio. As far as the people that work with the editing team and stuff, and you are the most feminine out of all of us.
That's really inconsiderate because I'm literally not sensitive whatsoever. Like I don't understand why you want to come at me like that for real. Like it's honestly an asshole move, and you're being a dick and really
Coming
showing
at me sideways, gaslighting me.
literally gaslighting me, coming at me sideways. Like I have feelings, so don't come at me with this bullshit, okay? Anyway,
Mark, you got a mic over there. Can you back me up here, dude?
Yeah.
Who is Jacob the more sensitive one in the studio?
don't you dare, you fuckers! Don't you dare, Mark! Don't you say a fucking word.
What do you say? You're here, Mark. You're here from what, 9 to 5? You're
Yeah.
slaving out here too, huh?
Yeah, but to be fair, Esai, that's not fair to say that about Jake as an editor because he's not here enough to be considered an editor.
Oh, you motherfucker! That's why
Every time
every time
I do walk in, bro, I've been out here working for hours. Bro, I've been here editing everything. Isn't it true? I'm like, oh, for real? Hey, my boy works hard. And then and then you leave, and then Esai's like, bro, he's been here for like an hour.
start working here?
Yeah, before I got a job.
Yeah.
Now I got a job.
That was like 2 jobs ago, though.
It's all right.
That was one job ago.
Yeah, it was a job ago.
I keep count.
See?
Why don't he get slack? And he was the one.
It's because when I do show up,
Whoa.
I do the work.
You know why? You know why he?
No, you don't. I have to finish it.
You know why he don't get no like he gets all the slack? He never committed to it the way you did. We knew that he was a host on the podcast and he wanted to help out when he can. You fully committed. And then you decommitted or
You
whatever.
took your commission back. Your commitment back.
I don't like these false accusations as well. This is crazy. You know what? Let me just get into my questions.
Yeah, what kind of questions?
Hey, it's getting steamy.
I'm getting hot. I'm sweaty. I spilled a drink on my shirt. Does this show up in the camera?
No,
No,
you're
you're
right.
fine.
Oh, we're good. All right.
This looks like
listen.
you're lactating a little bit.
You got a lot of fucking nerve. What'd you go audition for? Gay porno? Did you get the starring role? What did you go audition for?
Some electric company.
Oh,
General
AB May.
Electric.
It's electric.
AB May.
That's cool. I don't.
Go ahead.
Not proud of you if that's what you want to hear. I don't support you in your dreams. Listen, So what I was going to talk about for a little bit was this past weekend. I kind of stepped out finally.
And took me with you.
Yeah, the second
out on the
second
streets.
night. Each night, I was not supposed to be the DD, and everyone who was supposed to be the DD was too drunk. And I kind of was like, all right, whatever. And everyone's like, are you okay to drive? Are you okay to drive? I'm like, well, I fucking have no choice now. Don't you hate that shit?
Yeah.
You're kind of like the dad of the friend group, huh?
Now? You feel
now
like that?
I feel like I'm slowly turning.
Because back
into
then,
it.
he used to get fucked up. And then I was always the one either driving. But I was
Also
fucked up, too. I was fucked up, too. So I was like, fuck it. I'd rather drive, get in trouble than my friend, right? But
That's why I don't like going out, too, though. It's because, like, I don't want to be babysitting.
I like the Uber. So.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
But that's money, though.
Yeah, it can be for sure.
Like, nah, I don't trust the Uber either. Nowadays, there's too many serial killers out there.
I don't know.
I don't know because when we were in Texas and we all fell asleep in that Uber on the way back to the hotel.
All fell asleep.
all
Y'all could have
four-
went anywhere.
All four of us, yeah. Like I woke up and because we hit a bump and I wake up and
Texas
I'm like,
Chainsaw Massacre.
no, literally.
For real.
And this dude like was like, "You're at your spot," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Dude,
it was
are
an
we
Indian
all?"
dude.
were
Like,
we
nothing
all-
about him,
It was
but,
an Indian dude.
You
Was
know,
it an Indian?
yeah, it was an
Yeah.
Indian dude.
He's like, "We're at your spot, my friend," and I was like,
Who was
"Oh,
in the
that
front?
felt
Were you in the
racist."
front?
No, I was in the back.
I was in the back. Look, from my point of view, everybody's head just went down. And I was like,
Literally,
damn.
we all because we were passing out in an IHOP, and then we all woke up, got in the Uber, passed out in the Uber.
Did you guys pay your tab at the IHOP?
I hope so.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I was thinking
I
about
don't
that. That was the
remember.
first thing I thought about.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Gosh, turn his mic on.
I know. This-
Take the mic away.
He's already said a little too much, but yeah, but no. This weekend he was like, "I'm gonna drive." We go to one club, and
We go
he's
to
like,
throwback.
ratchet ass club,
Ratchet
very
club.
I don't go
Ratchet
outside.
girls.
It's not.
you know.
It's not pretty.
We had a dude in there that was just, finding his meals. He was out here just dancing with every girl possible.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
I know where he was
My
going
bad.
with this.
I didn't know where
My
I was
bad,
going.
guys.
Either. I don't judge.
But it's a ratchet club.
Okay.
Very ratchet, very ghetto, very. I mean,
So what would you say your guys like go to as far as like not being so ratchet of a club in Kansas City?
well,
I want to say Mosaics has been one of my top two now. But then other than that, the Levy.
Levy's cool, but Levy is now where everyone who used to go to the bars we used to go to now graduated to that bar.
Yeah.
So you're still running into everyone. So, I mean, it's all right. I like it. I mean, I'm not really kind of chilled, laid back now, but I'm kind of.
But yeah, so we left Throwback, and then I was insistent. It was like, we need to go to Prime. I was like, I want to just go see Prime. I want to see how it is, this and that. And so on the way there, my cousin calls me, and she's like, hey, where the fuck are you guys at? And we're like, oh, we're on our way to Prime, this and that. She's like, well, pull up to Norma, my other cousin. So we were like, all right, bet. So we call my other cousin Steven, our friend Daniel, and then we go pick up my girl Liv, and then we all head up to my cousin's house. Well, then I'm driving there, so I'm like, I'm DD,
You
he's
forgot
gonna
the
get
part
drunk.
where we went to the bathroom since we're adding everything in this fucking story.
What bathroom?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, we went to the bathroom? But yeah, so
we did actually. Remember? We pissed outside.
Oh yeah, you're right. We pissed
Yeah.
outside. But
Saw his dick.
What? You saw my dick?
No, hold on.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, producer,
Yeah,
hey, CEO rules.
I know.
Guests are not allowed to text.
Emergency text. My bad.
Emergency
But,
text.
Yeah, my bad.
What's it called? Yeah, so we show up to my cousin's house. We start drinking. Well, then we bring a bottle, and then they just pop out bottles out of nowhere, and then we just start taking shots. And then he instantly says, I think I'm done drinking for the night, before we even get to my cousin's house. So I was like, all right, well, I'll still be DD if like it ends up me being DD.
Did not happen.
Did not happen.
He got so fucking drunk, dude. So fucking drunk. When I took off from the house, he was like, bro, can we hurry up and get there? I'm getting dizzy.
Well, look, see,
The spin's drunk.
dude, I don't know. It was
Or
spinning,
black?
no spinning drunk. It was spinning drunk. It was. I felt
Those are
because
the
it was.
worst.
He was
And I was-
driving slow. He was driving slow, and me and Olivia
Well,
both
he
felt the
dri-
same way.
He drives
I drive
but-
75, 80 miles per hour
Back
On a
roads.
what?
on
back
Look like neighborhood roads. Neighborhood roads. He drive because when we
I go
were
50, 60.
because when we were going to the house party, I was like, why are you driving so fucking fast? It's not like we have to get there in time.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm fine, bro. And he's, I'm like, dude, this is my new car, man. Come on, like, chill out. Dude, just relax.
It's new.
And he
It's
fucking
new.
hits
You
it.
gotta break it in.
I gotta break it in for you.
Dude, and there's cars coming out, and he's like, they need to learn how to drive. I'm like, motherfucker. When it's that, someone who says, man, that person needs to learn how to drive, more than likely is the person fucking driving
Well,
wild.
I don't know. Your dad kind of told me that one time.
Good.
No,
That's 'cause you kept
but
swinging
no,
around
it was
the
when
corner
I
from what
had
I
just got
heard.
the new car and I wanted to break it in too, and he was all
Right.
like, "Why you driving so fast?" I was like, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Murray."
sorry.
Nah, that's not what he said. He said you went in there like a cocky son of a bitch, and you're like, what?
Damn.
Can't help. He's like, what? The burning smell of rubber getting on your
Mr.
nerves.
Moran, is
Can't
this what
handle
you
heat, stay out the
said?
kitchen.
Disrespect.
He's like, I went up to respectfully, and I was like, hey man, just be careful. You know, people could be.
He said I was cocky.
He said
That's
you
what
was
I
a
held on
bitch.
to. I was
He
like,
said you was driving like a bitch. You was driving like a
He said next time drift that motherfucker if you gonna turn like that.
Nah, but the reason why we went in there like that is because I had took my boy B with me to Eagles, and he had just got a new car, and I had just got a new car, so he's kind of like a little racing, but that Eagles Nest Street is too narrow to probably be doing that. It was probably dumb, but we made sure no one was out like getting out of their car, pulling up or nothing.
How you're speeding?
No, it's because once you hit that turn,
It's an analysis of your
no.
brain.
Once
your
you
brain,
hit that turn, for anybody
Yeah.
who knows Eagles Nest, that turn to go on to Eagles Nest Street, you see just a straight path, and you'll see if there's cars on or people trying to get out. So we was just like,
your brain
let's
knows
test
how to
it
do
out
all
real
that.
quick.
When you're in
Yeah.
racing mode, bro, you're generally everything's running.
and then
bro.
when it's
Everything.
packed, you got to hit that circle drive in the back. So it's like I was trying to get down there quick.
Eagles Nest gets. I like Eagles Nest.
Yeah.
It can get ghetto too.
Yeah,
That's the only
we got
place
kicked
I'll
out
go
the
out.
first time I went.
Huh?
That's the only place I'll go out to.
Eagles Nest.
Yeah.
I don't.
And
Hey,
that's an old head bar, but that's
I'm not
where
a member.
comfortable.
I'm not a member.
I'm an
Yes.
honorary member.
how?
Families and shit.
And,
Then I should be an honorary member.
and just going through and stuff.
What the hell?
Yeah, but it's because we used to
Damn.
bring them a lot of business too. Because you know our family's giant.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paid our
I want to be a
dues.
member. What do I got to do?
Yeah.
Whose dick do I got to suck?
We sold them out of Modelo's one day, completely, like
Damn.
cases on cases.
Would you bring like all of Mexico with you?
Half of Mexico. No,
Everybody that just crossed.
Just my mom's side.
no, my dad's side is the bigger side. Yeah, we got
Which side do you think you more relate to? Your dad's side or your mom's side?
neither.
Oh,
Neither.
Yeah, no.
My side.
Now, I don't know. I enjoy hanging out with. I feel like everybody's the same, especially like my family. I have 12 aunts and uncles, like that. They're all first siblings, like none of them step siblings. They all have 4 or 5 kids apiece. All together, I got about like 72 first cousins.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Me
like we're a
too.
big
y'all
family.
didn't stop.
Damn.
But like,
kept
so
going.
I like get along with certain people in the family, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm closer with certain people. So
That's, I mean, like with
On both
my
sides.
side, I'm like closer with my mom's side.
Mhm.
They're more fun and more crazy.
Yeah.
And my dad's side, they're fun, but they're more just like laid back. I don't know. It's like
like one's a party side, and then one's
One-
a let's go.
I mean,
to
they're
church
both
on Sunday
kind
and
of
get some
parties, but
menudo
one-
type thing.
one side I can really be fucking outland. Well, I go on both sides really. I just kind of do the most, but one side's I feel like he's a little more sensitive than the other side. Moran's side, it's like it's fun, but also like some of my cousins are weird.
Yeah,
By some of them, I mean one specifically. He's a weirdo. But yeah, other than that, like my mom's side, they're fucking just no hold bars. Like
Yeah.
they're fucked up,
Mhm.
very fucked up, in a good way, fucked up.
No,
but
I'm-
very, you've met them,
Yeah.
yeah.
very fucked up. Yeah, you've seen my mom. It's
She's fucked.
runs in the family.
She's dope. Your mom's dope as hell.
No, I'm saying, but
Yeah.
I say that as a compliment. Like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
mom's fucked up in a
Yeah.
good way.
Yeah.
But
That's how my mom's family is too. I'm more.
no, I met your family. What side is that?
That's my mom's side.
That's your mom's side.
Yeah. All of them.
They're fun.
They're fun.
A lot of hot cousins. A lot of hot cousins.
A lot of them have babies now
So
and married, but
so
you
back
act
off,
like
Jacob.
you act like that takes away from their hotness.
Be respectful, dude.
Oh, okay.
respectful.
Well, hold on. Hold on. If we're gonna talk,
Let's move on. Let's move on. What's the next
we're
question?
talking about respectful with families.
Next question.
Okay.
I'm in there.
Their mama, shout out. I was about to say something. Listen, bro, I'm glad you came on our podcast. We've been trying to get you on a mic again for a minute because every time we're like, hey, Esai, you want to do a show? You want to do another show? Man, I don't really know, man. I'm too good for that now.
You know, why does Jake make up so much stories with my name behind it, dude? Because this never happens. Wait, you never ask me to
Mark,
come.
and I always tell him, when are you going to do that other show? When are we going to do this show?
Yeah, no. The other show, for sure, we've been, like, contemplating whether we're going to do it or not. But, like, you got to think, we got more shows that we, like, as far as, like, accounts go on social media, like, we got, like, 21 accounts to manage and, like, a lot of stuff.
So add another one.
Maybe if you hear it would be helpful.
We need. That's why. Hey, PSA. We need interns, editors, people who want to just be involved in this. Like it's a
Tell them where to find you.
Cool growing thing. NoSolutionsProductions.com. No Solutions Productions everywhere on all social medias. But yeah, we got a big growing network and we need a lot of help. So
We're trying to get bodies in here, everybody.
yeah.
What you make everything so awkward. Why?
I didn't do nothing.
I know what you meant. I knew.
Exactly. He's like,
I didn't do nothing.
We just make everything sexual.
Jake just looks over. Like,
Right? He's like,
Well, it's because it's weird hearing him promote. When Baldo promotes, he promotes like a frat boy.
No.
Promoting like a car wash.
I don't know.
Come
dude.
through, bro.
I bet you I'm the richest frat boy then. On me, watch.
On me.
How you fuck up that sentence, dude?
I just on me.
On me? All right. Anyway, do you miss podcasting?
I do. I'm having a great time right now because I really do miss it. But I don't want to have my own podcast ever again.
Why not?
Just because I'd rather help other people create podcasts.
This podcast was cool, man. He had some pretty cool guests on from what
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Some
And the thing that does suck, the one thing that is like I wish I did have a podcast is the amount of people I knew then compared to the amount of people I know now. You know,
would be dope.
we could have some dope
Yeah.
guests on,
Very dope guests.
but yeah, no, I think I'm gonna leave it to everybody else. I like helping everybody with their shit. So.
What'd you do it with your sister and Mark?
Yep.
That's it. How's Mark on there?
Yeah. The
It's Mark.
Be honest. Give us the brutal truth.
our podcast would have been what was the three
What?
Three
three peas in a pod.
The three P's in a
beans in a pot?
podcast.
Three
Oh.
beans in a pod or
No.
something like
Yeah.
that. That's
No,
what we wanted to name it.
3 beans in
In a pod, you know.
3 beans in
Like
a pot
3 peas in a
podcast.
pot, you know.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
But it was taken, so we had to go somewhere.
Damn.
We had to go with No Solutions.
3 burritos in a pocket? No.
Right.
It's hard coming up with names for
Yeah.
something nowadays. Like,
Especially
literally.
podcasts, because there's like freaking millions
Dude,
of
there's
podcasts.
literally- I've been seeing a lot of things like on Twitter and Facebook. They're like, motherfuckers always doing podcasts. Like some of y'all do not need a podcast.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I wonder if we're one of them motherfuckers who don't need a
I be
podcast.
thinking the same shit. I be like,
I'm like,
damn.
see,
I'm like, is it corny
me.
now?
He's talking about me, huh?
No. See, but forget them because they're just haters. Like if they had
Yeah.
the chance to have a podcast, they'd
They
have
would.
a podcast.
But what do you think people are like? What do you think people are like slacking on with podcasts now? Like, do you think there's?
I think, and we have trouble with it too, especially with the amount that we have now. But it's really the promotion side. So like any podcast, no matter what you're talking about, could do good if you're promoting it the right way. Now sometimes it's a matter of like you're just not an entertaining person to like for people to watch, and that's not something you should take to heart. Because like me, I'm a monotone person. Like I'm one level. I'm not like super excited when I talk or nothing.
Very boring. I can never get.
Yeah,
excited.
exactly,
Unless it's,
exactly.
Like making
So
fun
like
of
that's
me.
another reason why like I'm not gonna go back on a podcast to have my own because I'm not that guy to like you know.
Not that guy.
You're not that
Not
guy.
that
You're
guy.
not
Not that
that
guy.
guy.
You're not that guy.
But trying to be that guy brought this, so happy about it.
I
That is
mean,
true.
Full
That
circle.
do you think like a lot of podcasts should like? What do you think every podcast is doing that just? Because I feel like a lot of podcasts nowadays are all semi kind of just the same.
I mean
Like
that's what
the-
it is. It's
I mean,
it's
it's all
talk
just-
show. It's radio. It's Howard
Yeah.
Stern.
I know,
you
but I just feel like it's missing something. You know what I mean?
Like action?
and
So-
there needs to be
Like more entertaining.
because even sometimes
things.
I'm like, what could we do even more different? I mean, I can only strip so much.
No, but
Right.
you
You
got
know
to
what I
think
mean?
like you wouldn't be thinking that way if you guys were like famous. and have a podcast.
True.
You know, like that's what separates you guys from like the Theo Von this past weekend and Tiger Belly and Joe Rogan and all that, is that like we're not famous. But the cool thing is we're regular people, and we're at the young generation, the one that's like going to be taking control of a lot of things in the future as far as like how our systems are going to be working. And we're getting the first voice, you know, in Kansas City. And no one else really has that in Kansas City.
We're setting the platform.
Yeah.
Oh god, the first voice of Kansas City was the Heavy Breathers podcast.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
They're still wrong.
Ass and titties.
Ass and titties.
And big booty bitches.
That's our logo. Big booty bitches.
Big booty bitches. That's what brought KC out of the gutter.
Yeah.
Big booty bitches and Patrick Mahomes.
Man.
Clip it. Clip it.
Keep it.
Keep it. No, but it's like, because I just watch a lot of podcasts and I'm just like, man, they're so good. It seems so easy. Like sometimes I'm like, are we doing?
Some people got it, some people don't.
I know. So I've noticed. So I've watched and seen, and I'm just like, ooh, what can I do? See, that's my mind every time I come with a show. It's like, what can we do different? What should we work on more? What should we do better? What should we be gooder at? You know what I mean? Gooder.
To be honest with you, I think it's just a matter of who you get as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Like because like you guys are good, you guys are comfortable behind the mic and the camera now. I think it's just a matter of bringing on guests that more people are gonna find entertaining or interesting.
That's true. And if you are watching and you think you're really interested and have some really quirky, weird shit, definitely shoot us a message on our Instagram, Heavy Breathing Instagram. We got TikTok. We even got motherfucking YouTube. Well, we got YouTube.
We got YouTube.
YouTube. You fucking find us on LinkedIn. I mean, come on, guys.
We are at No Solutions Productions on LinkedIn.
Oh, see?
Tap in.
There it is.
There you
There
go.
it is. Yeah, I know. When we get someone cool and famous, like better than like the guests we have on right now, like
Damn, just don't shade it all your own.
I was towards him to fuck with him.
Hey,
I'm
wait,
just kidding.
but
I'm
the
just
thing
kidding.
was,
I'm
the
just
thing
kidding.
is with that sentence, I 100% agreed with you. Like I'm not the guest that's gonna get you guys.
Make me sound like an asshole. Fuck. I was kidding. It was a joke.
No, but for real, like I'm telling you, like guests like me are not gonna take you guys further.
All right, hold on. Don't down yourself.
No. In the future, you know, when this company's bigger and I have a little more to talk about, you know,
You know what I was thinking about is like I think you're like the P Diddy of like podcasts over in this area. I was thinking about that today. I really was on the way here.
I don't want to be compared to P Diddy. Can I be like
Dr. Dre?
I'll take Dr. Dre.
Who's a good one? Mark, give me one.
Gonna be like
Adolf Hitler of.
Why didn't you say like the fucking like Steve Jobs of podcasts?
See, wait. I want to be like
Stalin.
The Bill Gates.
No. So like my inspirations that I look up to as far as like CEOs or whatever is like Dana White.
That's a good one.
Okay.
And Steve Jobs as far as like the vision goes, but like he's more of this tech, you know, that's different. That's completely different.
Yeah,
But
But like
see you in a
as far as
turtleneck.
like the vision of seeing past what you got or like what people are telling you can do, you know, then I like that, you know, just having a vision. And Dana White's just a good business guy. So
Yeah. I heard he gets kicked out of
casinos a lot.
yeah, casinos a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Winning
bets
too
big,
much.
bro.
Yeah.
He wins a lot.
He wins a lot.
I wish I could meet him at a
You guys-
casino.
you
Be
guys
like, hey,
are-
bro, let me get a few mil real quick.
Were any of you guys are the ones that used to get it mixed up with Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Because when I first tried
I
looking
sure
for
did.
Joe Rogan's podcast, I typed in like Dana White's podcast.
I thought they were twins.
Oh,
And
damn.
then I think it knew.
literally it says the Joe Rogan
Yeah,
experience.
I didn't know. I didn't know who Joe Rogan was at the
Yeah.
time.
You just typed in bald white guy.
You didn't watch
White
Fear
guy.
Factor?
No.
I
watched it with
did, but
what's
I-
his name? The
Ludic-
black dude.
Ludacris?
Ludacris.
No, the other one.
Ludacris.
It was
The
Ludacris.
comedian.
There was no.
What
comedian?
He's in fuck. Damn, he's in that funeral movie with the with the
That's a lot. Death at a funeral.
Death at a funeral?
I think so.
There's a lot of comedians.
Yeah,
like
Chris
a lot.
Rock.
Yeah.
Chris Rock.
Kevin Hart is in it. I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kevin Hart's in that one.
Uh,
Martin.
I feel like
forgot
he's
who.
Hold
the
on.
the burial home guy.
Tracy.
Tracy Morgan.
He was
No,
never
no.
a host.
No, not Tracy Morgan.
He did Scare Tactics.
That's what it was,
did.
yeah.
It was only Joe Rogan, Ludacris
Oh,
that did Fear
okay.
Factor.
Did you
See,
know
it's
Death
the
at a
same
Funeral
thing.
was a movie
Spin-off.
about white? Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
white movie first. An
seen
all white
that. I've
cast.
seen
Yeah.
it. They kept
Dang.
the same short dude though.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage.
Peter
Yeah.
Dinklage. Yeah.
I didn't want to say midget.
Little
I think-
person.
I
He's a
don't know.
midget. He's
I don't-
4'3".
I don't know what things you can say and can't say no more.
I don't know either. Do you think that's another thing? Is like, do you think like
We're getting too soft on things we should like can't
So-
say and cannot say.
I don't know. That's the gray line that we got to balance here
Mhm.
at NSPN, dude.
Because I remember when we first started, you want us to put a fucking PSA in the beginning.
We still do on your
we still-
in your
I know in the-
well,
in
in
the-
your
in the-
description, you know.
Yeah, but he wanted us to put like a
Yeah.
before watching this episode.
Well, because I listened to some of your guys' stuff, and
We
it
used
was
to be
like,
wild.
Lord have
We calmed
mercy.
down.
Why would you say this out loud? You know.
It's back in our dog days.
we were. Yeah.
I feel like you guys have gotten a lot more professional since you guys have been going here.
Well, duh. I mean, you have the fucking guy with the gun right here behind the camera
Man.
staring at us. So I mean,
Waiting
Hey,
for
with
you
the
to say
cue
something.
cards.
Man.
literally, you got two now because you're on.
Stick to the script.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
but that's
literally
one
shit
thing
breaks.
that with all the podcasts here, I want to do my best to allow them to say what they want. Now, if they say something like super outlandish, that's like attacking a certain group of people or
Well, get
like-
ready for this.
or violent or like promoting violence or whatever, then of course like we take that out.
Yeah.
But other than that,
What?
we let you
More
guys say
violence?
whatever. And heavy breathing audience, you guys know that we let these guys say pretty much whatever they want.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
If you understand me, I say whatever I can. Shit.
say
Freedom of speech.
But yeah.
What?
That's how I talk.
Okay, I was thinking you were gonna say like something really out fucking landish, but that's mine. What are you doing?
That's outlandish.
What the fuck's your problem?
I'm out.
He's feeling it.
That was my drink, my Diet Dr. Kelp. What the fuck's your problem? You stole my drink. My drink. That's crazy.
That diet.
Fucking liar. He said diet.
Diet. First it was the milk. First it was the milk titties.
Okay, hold on. Milk titties. What is this?
Remember when he
yeah.
said the like
Yeah.
joke?
Okay,
Yeah.
first of all, Mark, what is your fucking deal with me today? I ain't seen you all weekend. I seen you were golfing with your little boys. Doing that thing.
That didn't sound good.
Yeah, he does you.
Yeah, I saw you had a. I saw you had a.
He's the youth pastor on the side. He takes kids out who can't afford to golf. He takes them out, and then they usually have a pizza party back at their house.
Yeah, this isn't true, guys. Just throw that out there.
Wait, hold on. What's your deal against me today, Mark?
Nothing, man. I just saw you were on a high horse this week, and you had a good time this weekend. But I didn't.
Right.
He said, "I gotta tear you down."
Yeah, you gotta humble you. You
It's
gotta
gotta
humble
turn
you.
it back down to reality.
First of all, what high horse was I on? I wasn't doing anything.
I don't know. You came in hot trying to talk shit on me and everything. Like I
All right,
can't.
let's stay on track. Let's stay on track.
What do you mean? We are on track. This is
What's
let's
next?
go.
What's next?
Hold on, Mark.
No, Mark butted in. Let's
Go
go.
ahead. First of all, you're our guest today. He trying to tell us
still
how
producer.
To
Hey, hey.
He trying to tell us how to run a fucking show.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your
Honestly,
lane.
You in the wrong fucking lane. Keep
Don't
passing,
get fucked
motherfucker.
up.
We chilling. All
Your
right,
your
let's-
power stopped at the door when you came on the show. That's what happened.
who?
Esai's.
Him.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's been on me, so I didn't know he was just trying to do
He
it.
was already. Woo.
You know what? Let me
What's
get the seat.
No shit. You want to take this
Nah,
seat?
nah,
Fuck.
I'm good.
Yeah, we already clocked in. Isn't that good enough?
No.
Fuck.
Fucking Hitler, man.
No, okay, relax.
He's not gonna even want this show to air, bro.
No,
We're
I'm
gonna miss
like
one.
I said, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing.
I'll blur your face out. You said
Yeah.
and the whole show would change
And a
the
deep
voice.
voice.
Yeah, Vice. That'd be dope.
So you watch for something. Well, he says he doesn't watch our
Yeah.
show, but he pays attention.
Well, he has
No,
to.
I'm
I'm
a
live
fan.
on the air right now. I want you to be honest with us.
Who would you keep if you had to get rid
That's
of
not
one?
where I was
Wait,
going.
hey,
no, no.
Let me hear Jake. Hold on. I want to hear that. Do that. Hold on.
He's in the hot seat.
Do that one. Yeah, do that one.
No. Yeah, what were you saying? What were you saying?
I was gonna say, what could we do better?
Nah, I like my question. Baby.
Yeah, hold on. Let's do his
Not ask
first.
dumb questions like that on your podcast.
Fuck.
You don't want them to know what you're lacking in.
Well, we'd like to know what you think.
We could talk about that off the camera.
Let's talk about it now.
But no,
Ironically, Esai, the answer to the question of what they could do better was also who would you keep on the show?
no. But like,
if you could see one of us leave the show, who do you think you'd like be more comfortable with leaving?
Jake. No. But listen. You don't need to ask me a question like, "What do you guys need to do?" Because I told you, like, you guys seem like seasoned veterans in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you guys are comfortable. You guys keep a conversation going. You guys make your guests feel comfortable. You make them laugh. Okay, maybe not last episode with the honesty hour, but
That was fun. But I actually got saluted this past weekend.
what does that mean?
They were like, someone
told me keep that or like that summer body
friend,
going.
Yeah, your friend was like, y'all made me laugh when y'all took your shirt off, and I'm like, what made you laugh about our bodies? Like, that was a legit thing.
That was my
Fuck
summer
so funny
body, bro.
about
What
my
the fuck you
body.
mean?
That was
All
a
right?
political statement.
Yeah,
I was working hard for
that
that
was
shit.
talking. Yeah, we took our shirts off because of global warming because it's hot. We did that. Yeah.
I want to show off my 6 tacos a day was worth.
Oh man, back to Esai just being Esai. This dude is like has many gifts. I mean, this is kind of like us like praising him,
him,
like
sucking his dick.
trying to keep our
Relax.
jobs.
Stop
Yeah,
riding
this
his
episode.
dick,
Yeah,
dude.
Well, I'm
I
about to
don't- I
ride
don't
it a
feel
little bit
comfortable with
more.
this.
So here we go.
Jesus Christ.
So he also is, you know what Esai did with me today this morning? He worked me out, bro.
Whoa! I actually heard. I got a video of it. I like it.
Relax. Wait.
Yeah, don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
wait. Rephrase that, please.
Go ahead.
He worked me out at
No.
Stretch me out.
Rephrase it. You worked out with me.
You guys worked out together.
Yeah,
this
we
morning.
worked out.
You hit the gym.
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, he's been, for people who don't know, Esai is like very into fitness because his family owns a boxing gym.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude, in his words, he is basically
A coach.
a trainer.
Not certified. Hey, not certified. Nothing but.
Self-proclaimed trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I went in there today,
Mm-hmm.
did I see that self-proclaimed
What time
trainer?
did you show
I
up?
did.
Hold on. What time did you show up?
I showed up at 6:03.
6:03. He was there at 6:03.
Weren't
Okay.
you
AM,
supposed to
yep.
be there?
I told you I did my own cardio.
He got
I
his
was
own cardio. Yeah.
in the middle of the night. I got my own cardio. I was too sleepy by.
Oh,
5
explain.
a.m. It's self-explanatory. I got my cardio in the middle of the night. My hand was worked out. No.
Oh, you are strong. So anyway, Esai worked me out.
What'd you guys do? What was the workout today? Was it legs?
Back.
Back?
It was
Okay.
light back. Very
Light
light.
back.
Very light.
All right, tell us what. Walk us through it.
Well, I mean, I get there.
No, just your experience.
Yeah, your
my experience with
yeah.
it. It's because I didn't know whether to like believe him if he was like legit, because there's a lot of people who say like, you know how you say like I'm gonna work out, and always
Yeah.
someone always has to put in their input,
Yeah.
and so you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Everyone knows how to work out, but no one ever works out,
Right.
So I
Talking
went in
about
there.
me, everybody.
I wasn't, but okay. So I went in there and he was showing me different moves, but I was a little. I didn't, and that one I didn't even mean. That wasn't even intentional. Y'all are making it weird. But he went in there and he showed me like just different stuff to do, and I just asked. The only thing I had a problem with was like, hey. How many do I do? Do it till you can't. I'm like,
Yeah.
Max out,
Well,
yeah.
no. Let me explain that though.
yeah. Why do you do that? Because I like to count.
So the reason why I do that, and this is what I'll do, like all my personal training stuff, is instead of doing like a lot of people when they're doing like bench or whatever, they'll do three
Bench?
sets of
Bench,
8.
yeah.
hard bitch.
They'll do like 3 sets of 8 or whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
They always set a limit.
Yeah, there's always that limit. But one thing that stuck with me from when I was a kid is Muhammad Ali said that he doesn't start counting until he feels pain. And then he'll count to what he set for himself. But so like in my head, I was just like, all right, well, why not just do every set until you can't do it anymore? You know, because then if we do 3 sets of say bench or whatever, you could knock out 12 the first time, knock out 10 the second time, then knock out 8 on the last.
Isn't
You know?
having it like a uneven number every time you do it, you go back in? Isn't that? Like,
I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
I've always been stuck in the way of just doing sets and having a certain number.
That might be
of
some
sets.
OCD stuff going on.
I think so. I mean, this is what. Well, that's also every time I've worked out or started working out, like that's what I've just always been
Doing. You set. Yeah, you put a set.
Because I used to go to their dad's gym back in the day, and what was it? I used to go back out and they taught me how to box.
Yeah, I used to go to that Turner boxing gym.
That's where I started.
Yeah, I used to go there.
So you're pretty good. Like you think if you got in a fight, you can handle yourself.
Yeah. But like I don't know. No. So boxing, yes. Like in the ring, yes. Street fight,
box.
you never know. That I feel like that's
Anything
like
goes in street boxing.
anything
like,
could happen.
Yeah,
I could be knocked out with one punch. I'm sure. You know,
it's happened.
it just has happened.
No, I'd be like it's happened before.
Yeah, actually, it has. Pull it up.
We got the clip. Look.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no. The boxing situation, I can handle myself. But street fight, I've never been tested, so you know.
Do you wish you were tested?
Every day of my life. No, for real.
You heard it here first, folks.
No. So like one thing I will air out that I never aired out like publicly is when I was growing up, I used to have like really bad anger management problems, and as I grew, and boxing helped me take a grasp on it, but like I have all this pent up aggression.
Isn't that a thing about boxers though? Like a lot of them just have pent up anger, and that's usually like the best boxers.
Yeah, but that's like when the best not even the best boxers in general, that pent up aggression that they do have, whether that be like stress from their everyday life or like literal just like aggression, like because like guys, you know, we got a lot of testosterone, we got aggression to get out, whatever.
That's just our motivation.
Going to practice, like that's where they could get all that out, you know, on the bag or even sparring. You know, it's not good etiquette to spar and try to kill the person you're sparring, but you know, it happens for sure.
See,
I train to kill instantly. I train to kill.
like who, like, but it's like, what are you training for though?
To kill whoever wants to kill me. If they fighting me, I'm gonna kill them. I'm telling you.
How do you know it's them though? Like they're just gonna run up on like.
I mean,
what is going on in your mind that you think someone's just gonna come up, run up on you, and just like?
I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen
I
it
know,
before.
but like,
Random too. Didn't even have to be in a situation.
There's one time I saw a homeless dude run up on another homeless dude, knock him out for no reason, then just walked off.
Probably just for the sport.
Exactly.
For real, that's some American Psycho stuff. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Minus the killing, obviously, but like,
But I mean,
But how was the training session? What kind of? So you did back.
yeah.
How do you feel he was as a trainee? Do you think
I'm
he like?
still like having to go to therapy.
Were you asking me about him?
Did he
Yeah,
last?
Jake's the trainee.
He did everything.
He did everything.
Like yeah, he didn't complain. He does have like body pain from his accident and stuff, but I was expecting some complaining, and I didn't hear no complaining.
Excuses, like always.
But no, he did everything that we asked, and like we didn't do anything that was gonna hurt him to begin with, because we were like very like, at least me as a trainer, I'm very specific to who I'm training.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to get in the ring,
How would that work?
you think I could box Mark?
I think you can be in the ring.
I think we could go to the gym right now and you can box smart.
You can be in the ring right now.
Right now.
Like at this very second.
Who do you think in this room you could just beat up?
All of you. But that's
What a bold statement.
I mean that
I believe it.
you see how quick he is? No.
I believe it.
No, but I got high confidence in myself.
That's good.
Yeah.
I heard that though can sometimes fuck someone up though.
It can.
It can, I'm sure.
It makes you think I could beat anyone.
Yeah, but like it's not like I got blind confidence. Like
yeah,
I know my own
I've
abilities.
seen people with that blinding confidence. You know what I don't like is when the dudes who act like they're invincible.
Yeah, Mark, me and Mark back in high school.
That's him when he drives.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
he
drives
like
us
driving.
too though. Like
He drives like he's like, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
No, we would do that. We'd be driving like from like school or something, and be like, "You think if I just crashed us right now, we just walk away?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, easy.
What a wild
Easy. That's what we all say.
I was like, easy.
Easy. I ain't
That
dying.
was the young childish dumb confidence.
Well, I didn't think that, and I did not walk.
No, you did walk away though.
You did.
Let's give a round of applause for Jake. He's alive. We still have him here on Heavy Breathing. That's a blessing.
Out, shit my pants.
It's a blessing.
crazy.
Still a blessing.
Hey, you.
You made it out. You made it out good. Everybody in the car is good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody's fine.
praise the
Now you can
Lord.
go work out.
I know. I'm I'm gonna learn how to box now,
Do it.
so I can just walk.
We box on
around.
Friday, so bring gloves on Friday. If you don't have them, we got some that you can buy.
That you can buy.
You think we giving out free gloves?
Aw.
He said, "I just want to borrow."
Yeah, I know.
I can bring a bag.
Like when I used to go, y'all just used to let me borrow.
We
shit.
got old gloves you can borrow.
Yeah,
I
They
got
stink.
3 pairs of gloves you can have.
there it is.
There it is.
I mean, I do and I don't want to learn. No, I do want to learn.
It's
I know how to fight, but it's like I could.
you rather be more,
I'd rather be more into it. 'Cause
how do
it's
you
like,
say it? Synchronize with your body.
I want to get more like active into something.
Yeah.
But I could be capping this whole episode, and like 3
And then-
episodes later, I'm a fucking just.
But that's
blob
why you
again.
got good friends to hold you accountable. You know,
I mean,
don't- he's not a good accountability partner.
he is. You just don't listen to him because I hear him.
Okay,
telling
where
you
was he
stuff.
today?
okay,
That's different. That's not about him.
This is about you being there.
But look at his
It's
text
you.
he sent me last night, talking shit.
Well, look, I didn't know I was.
He's
gonna
like,
get
"What's the
woken
gym
up."
at?" I was like, "I don't know either." He's like, "Ask him," and I was like,
sent it
"You."
to you.
And then I asked
And
him. And then I asked him.
I don't know what you tried texting here, but I took it as
He was in the middle of his cardio
He goes,
workout while he was.
he's like,
eating
"You
that.
do." He goes, "You do and ask him because you ain't trying to go."
Oh, I said, you're not even trying to ask him because you're not even going to try to go. I thought he was going to flake out.
I did think Jake Flake was gonna flake for sure.
That's crazy. Think better of me. That's
Well,
Change your name.
Change your name, Flaky.
you know what's funny is that his cousin was asking me like, why do they call you Jakey Flaky? And I was like, it's just what they always called me in high school. And they're like, is it like you know what flaky means, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, so is that true? And I was like, I mean, no, not really.
Nah, he
But
be
I mean,
flaking.
what do I be flaking on?
I'm not going to say things, but there's been times where you flaked.
On where? On one. Name one.
The studio this morning. You flaked on the studio this morning. You
I
weren't
told
here.
him I had.
Yeah,
stuff
he
to
told
do.
he told me.
Lying ass motherfucker.
See, he
What
wants
stuff
to.
did you have? Physical therapy.
I mean, I have to do that. Like, what the fuck?
You don't got to do shit. I'm telling you right
your,
now.
Your argument here is not working out for you.
Whatever, bro. I'm just saying that you flaked
I don't
before.
like when couples fight in front of me. It gets
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Says the one who worked me out tonight. I mean,
Wait,
This
what?
is why I'm arguing. No, fucking touch him, no.
I just want to state that my mother was also working out with us, and my daughter was there too.
Oh.
Because Jake's making it sound all weird
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
His daughter
I
was
told
working-
you he's
his
the one
daughter
who
was
changed
working out
everything.
My
Sexually.
daughter grabs the 2-pound dumbbells, and she gets
She be
to
doing the little hand clean.
everything,
Yeah.
dude.
I was just like,
She's a
"Man,
beast."
I'm just like, I can't even work out that bad.
He's
Like,
like, fuck. I wish I was her.
although he made me laugh the other day because he put a picture on Snapchat and his daughter was like laying there on the ground. And I asked him, I was like, was your daughter just asleep on the ground?
She was doing abs.
And he was like, she was doing sit-ups. And he was so serious about it. He's like, she was doing sit-ups. I don't know why that's funny.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
it was
She had to
like,
do her sit-ups for the day.
She don't play.
his daughter's also 2. So by
She's
like 4,
she's
she's
serious
gonna be,
about it though.
She's
Yeah.
for real. She didn't have a freaking 8-pack.
Yeah, you know, one thing I'm scared about with her is that she's not gonna be athletic.
I mean, dude, she's
Because
only 2.
I do like sports, like seeing like my nephews involved in them and stuff. But with her, I feel like she's gonna end up hitting the books. You know.
I mean,
think
what's
she's
so
gonna be
bad
smart.
about that?
Mhm. No, it's not bad about
I
that.
don't want a nerd.
No.
I don't want a
I'd be
nerd.
happy about
dork.
that too. I'd be happy about that too. But it's just, you know, I want to see her play soccer. I want to see
Right.
her play
You
basketball.
want to see her box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to see her do any kind of sport?
Yeah, anything
Yeah,
she wants.
athletic.
But
I think every dad
if we
would
being
love
real
that.
though, you know, one thing our parents kind of messed up with is they put us in all the sports where it's like high competition to get to the furthest level of it.
Funny of you.
I want to put her in like tennis, golf, high paying sports with less competition.
Mhm.
Now, are you trying to put her in sports so she becomes an athlete so you can get money off of it?
No, I think every
Or-
parent.
I
does.
want her to end up being a paid athlete, yeah. But by that time, she don't have to give me nothing.
Exactly.
You know, she's above 18. She's probably going to be living on her own. Hopefully, you know, one thing I will say, it's hard to say because, you know, it's my daughter and stuff, but the way she treats her baby dolls at home, she's going to be a great mother one day.
I seen her drop them.
Happy
couple
about
times.
it.
She actually put that shit in
I
the
saw her
blender.
with the baby Yoda. She's like, baby needs its drink and like stuff it right on its face.
Yeah, she's going to make
I was
sure
like,
they're
I
nourished.
think it's like I think you waterboarded the baby.
So
His,
No,
his
that's
daughter-
crazy.
His daughter is so funny, man. She's like,
she's the best.
And she's like, so, most kids her age, like my goddaughter's her age. My goddaughter is still like shy to come up, but she's just like very friendly.
Yeah. I think the reason why she's like that is because she is a COVID baby. And she was the only baby that I knew of that we were letting her go wherever. Like, and we were
Distracted.
the less, what's the word? Considerate people during COVID time, so we were still going everywhere.
Assholes.
Yeah, we didn't stop our lives.
we didn't stop either.
Yeah, we kept getting drunk every
But
weekend.
people that just had babies around that time were like sheltering them which is fine. Like I get it, to stay on the safer side. But I was like, hey, let's build that immune system, girl.
Yeah,
Let's get out there.
Let's
Go say hi to your
throw it
Thea
in the
right
mud.
now.
Let's
That
find
kid's working out now.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
She's different.
She's like, I was born in the worst year possible. I'm about to make these your worst years possible.
That's how his baby talks.
Dad,
Father.
Dad, it's bedtime. Dad, it's bedtime.
For who?
You.
let's go. He drags. Let's go.
It's time to go to bed. I'm gonna tuck you in.
Read you a bedtime story.
Good night. Go make us money.
That'd be crazy, man.
Yeah, that'd be wild. I'd be intimidated for sure.
And that's crazy. It's like when I think of like those kids who boss their parents around like that too. Like at what point?
like spoiled kids or
Spoiled.
Yeah. Do you guys ever see like spoiled kids where you hear them like say like some outlandish shit to their parents?
Just
Like I'm assuming
parents are reading the books nowadays.
Yeah. See,
like self-parenting. Well, like
some parents want to be
self-parenting books and
friends,
stuff.
right? Like
Yeah.
You got to be a parent.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm too young still to speak on that.
Yeah,
I can't say nothing but going based off of just being raised by parents. Like, I mean,
There's a great line.
yeah,
With
I know.
that
I
too.
can't say too much because obviously I'm not a parent, but
right.
still, like, I see stuff that from parents where I'm like, I don't know if I do that with my kid. Like, if I had one, like,
Did you hit your kid?
I don't.
Not hit, like
I spanked my baby.
spank. Yeah, spank.
I'd probably like spear them or something. Like,
He'd just be running around. Sit the fuck down.
I will RKO the shit out of you.
He
You'll go to
looks up.
bed.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
No, like, I don't know. See, I've always thought about that because I got spanked when I was
There's
a
a big
kid.
difference between spanking and beating too.
Yeah.
But think about it though.
For
How
your
many
parents.
times have you been around your parents though, and they've raised their hand, not trying to hit you, but you've kind of like,
Yeah,
lunch.
I mean that
they're like the shit in
I do that with everybody. Not gonna lie.
literally.
Like if I turn a corner and someone's like trying to scare me, I'm like ready. I'm
You got to be ready.
What's
you know?
up?
God.
Got the knife.
I was like,
What's going on?
I was like, how did you get spanked?
How did that correlate to this spanking? I was like, what are you going back?
He wanted to get spanked. He's like, come on, do it, do it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, can we move on? Let's go. Next topic.
All I was just saying is like,
Why'd you raise your leg?
My bad.
What time did we start? How's the clock?
It's at 57 minutes.
Okay.
oh wow, that went by.
We could do like hour 15
That's cool. That's
No, we can't. No, I'm not letting that happen.
if you want. Let's go.
I want to. I'm
Okay.
enjoying this. Well, I was gonna say it's just like because when we were talking those ass whoopings and shit, like what was your like?
Worst.
Yeah, what was your wildest ass whooping? I mean,
I'm
we
not
talked
gonna
about it
lie.
before, but
It's gonna have to be the charging what's it called when you charge the battery, the cables, the battery cables to charge cars.
what?
Yeah.
Shot
That was the worst.
To the
Well, no.
nipples or
But they tied him to a fucking chair.
No,
Next time I tell you to mow the fucking lawn.
no, it wasn't for. It was actually because I broke the back windshield. We had a Ford Explorer, and fucking I threw a rock at it.
Get
and
the
then,
goddamn jumper cables.
That's
I know, like what the
literally
fuck,
what
bro?
happened. I threw the rock, fucking broke the windshield, and then he just came after me with the fucking jumper cables. Was like, "Come on!" and then just whooped my ass with it.
Hey, was
I think he hit me like twice though.
hitting
Not-
you with the heart, the cables
no,
themselves, or
yeah,
the
cables,
cord?
not the cord.
Okay,
The cord,
okay,
not the.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That ain't
But I
too
mean,
bad.
I mean,
Might work.
No, that's excessive.
yeah, I mean, fuck
Little
it.
bit.
I did
Yeah.
something. you know.
I did watch one of you guys' episodes with your mom where you say you got the pan.
Oh yeah, I got the pin, but that was like when I was 16. That was the worst.
Oh, you
thing
deserved it.
When's
she's
the
ever
last time
thrown.
you got hit? Like spanked?
16. Well, No, hold on. Hold on.
Spank.
I get spanked every night.
I meant more shit about your parents who got hit.
I want to say 12 years old.
That's the last time you got hit?
Last I got spanked and hit, yeah. The other things I get thrown shit at me.
I got hit till I was like, it's the end of high school. They're still trying to whip my ass. Other
I
than
was a
that,
good
it
kid.
stopped.
Well, see, I learned because I mean, like I said, my dad whooped my ass. Like if I was late for like a party, he would go look for me and whoop my ass.
Mine was just like if you make them laugh before they hit you. With my mom, it was easy to make her laugh and like she'd kind of tremble. But with my dad, now he was like he came out like intimidating, like he was about to like
Give you that 1-2
RKO.
the 2-piece combo extra
hell
biscuit.
yeah. My dad, but I mean, they did shit where I'm like, okay, I won't do that again. You know what I mean? But like, it's kind of funny because
Now, what is the thing that you've done to get your ass whooping for that?
when I was younger, oh, this was a good ass whooping. I was younger. I accidentally broke this kid's arm.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's
damn.
a lot.
That's a
I'd
good
have
one.
whipped your ass too.
Yeah, he's like,
I gotta-
did you do it on purpose?
I didn't mean to, but the kid like
He jumped on it.
the kid, I felt bad, you know, because I was like, it was a neighborhood kid, and he made me mad because I was trying to play a game. Because they were all like, come on, let's play a game. Let's play something. And I came up with the games. And he was like, no, that's stupid. And he kept just fucking with me. And then
In his defense, I bet it was a stupid game.
Right. Probably was a stupid game.
probably was. But anyway, he made me mad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what happened. I should have. I should have got my ass whooped for just doing this. Is that I made a calendar of the days in a journal, and I wrote what we were gonna play that day. So when I presented it to them, they shot it down quick, and it pissed me off.
He broke his arm.
Well, he was talking. Well, because he was. So we were on this rock wall thing, and I just pulled him, and the rock wall it was like
So it was an accident.
yeah, and I just pulled him.
You pulled
'Cause
his
I didn't
legs
think-
from underneath the
I
rock
pulled
wall.
his legs, and he came off the wall, and I didn't really think about it, but like I didn't think like
Mhm.
we've all fallen off that wall. So in my head, I was just like,
Oh, he's fine. He'll
Yeah.
survive.
But when he
This is
landed,
back.
he fell on
landed,
his
yeah.
like he fell like this, but he landed straight with his arms.
Yeah.
Damn.
Worst way to.
And as soon as he
The
hit,
elbows came in.
You saw his arm go,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, I fucked up." And then he was crying, and then
You fucking psychopath.
I ran inside. I ran inside to him. I'm like, "Dude, I just broke his arm. Like, you need to come help him."
Mm-hmm.
And then brought him, took him, and then my mom sent me to the room.
I'd have
And
whipped
them days
your
before
ass.
you knew you were gonna get an ass
Yeah.
whooping.
You ran around, tried to dodge it.
No.
Oh,
I
did.
I just accepted my fate at that point because I was like, there is no getting out of this one.
Yeah.
And I just had to wait there. Then my dad got home, and then he was like, "Come here," and I was like, "That's it."
Bring that
I got a
ass here,
question
boy.
for you. What's the worst thing that you guys got away with from your parents?
Murder.
The worst
The
thing.
worst thing.
That you got away, like this is gonna be their first time hearing about it type thing.
And I
That's
had to
a
get
good-
beaten for being.
No, you didn't. Like
I
you
didn't
just
get-
got away with it. Is it something they don't know?
Yeah, like I'll give you like my story to let you guys think.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my cousin Nico, shout out Nico, crazy.
Hey, Nico.
We were probably like freshmen. I was a freshman, and he stood the night, and I had the attic room. We cracked that window up top, put a fan at it, started smoking in the attic room.
Oh,
and then my mom came up after we were done already, and we were spraying. She's like, "What's that smell?" I was like, "I had to spray a bunch of Lysol. Nico was farting," and she bought it. She didn't know at
Yeah.
the time that it was weed because like now I'm open about it, but
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, my parents found out I smoked a lot in high school, but they're like, you did such a good job at hiding that. Like, we had no idea because they were always like,
we
as
thought
soon
you
as
were
the
losing.
day I graduated,
You were a
that's when
nerd.
they were like, "Jake, you really didn't do much. You're a fucking nerd. Like,
Like, really, Mom?
you
I
didn't get
was
out
out
with."
there.
And I'm like, "The
just
fuck,
didn't
I
catch me,
didn't."
dog.
And I was like, "You just never caught me." And then they were like, because they saw me smoking one time, and they were like, "We didn't even know you smoked like that." And I was like, "Yeah, I used to smoke back in the day." I was like, "Not my fault. Y'all are
Man.
slacking."
Mhm.
But no, I don't. I mean, the only thing I can say is like how I got pulled over and shit, and they didn't find out about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, other than that, like I snuck out once. They didn't know. I went with this girl, and yeah,
Mine has to be. Well, there's been multiple.
because I said I'm putting out the dog,
Yeah.
and then the door shut once.
You're like, I'm putting the dog down. I mean, I'm taking the dog down.
But put it down.
No, mine, I think it was the time I got pulled over trying to meet up with the girl. Like I was in high school. I didn't have a license or nothing, so they pulled me over leaving the park. And then they made me, like, he called up. He was like, I can write you a ticket for like thousands of dollars right now, this and that, for not having like a
License
permit,
and all that,
nothing, insurance. And I was like, damn. He's like, I'm gonna just call your mom and dad. But like they let me go. They would have whooped my ass for that. But
Yeah. So they're just finding out about it now.
yeah, pretty much.
Like when I was in high school,
Get
I
ready for
was.
that ass whooping coming.
Right? I mean, it was.
This is more of a thing.
Hold on. If I got away with driving drunk with the truck and fucking it up, and then just like not knowing I fucked it up, hey, I'm okay with that.
They know it now.
Well, now they know. So there's two things.
I mean, now I'm just like I'm so open about shit. Like I could care less. Like,
Yeah.
I really could. Care
I was able to be
less.
very honest with my parents too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they knew I was smoking by like sophomore year.
Yeah, that's when
They didn't like it though. They obviously would like tell me like don't do it and
Don't
all
do
that.
it.
But like
I hate the smell. This and that. That's how my parents were.
yeah,
No, I mean, my parents were like, just kind of be smart about shit. Don't do
Yeah.
dumb shit. Like don't drink and drive. Don't just call us if you need us to come pick you up. Which I never had to do in high school
Yeah.
because I always kind of had a plan anyway. I either just stayed the night at whoever's house if I got drunk. But like, my parents were pretty chill about I mean,
this might be popular with like Hispanic culture, but like
Yeah.
where your guys' parents or at least your dad's, because for me it was my dad, not my mom. Like he was like, I prefer my kids to drink if they're gonna drink like as a high school or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I prefer them to drink at home with me where I know what they're drinking. I know how much they're
Yeah.
drinking.
I mean,
Because like my dad would let me have a beer with them when I was like 16. You
Yeah.
know?
in high school, I mean,
I thought you were about to say 6.
Well, when you're 6, you get to sip on it a little bit. When you're
Right, yeah, a
thirsty.
little
He's like,
sip.
hey, you want a little
Be
sip?
like,
Yeah.
okay.
I've been playing. I just need a drink of something. I mean, I think in high school, my dad and them gave me a drink, and they're like, "Here's your first beer," and I'm like, "Okay,
Right.
My first.
yeah, all right." But like, I mean, they were.
You take the beer,
Sometime-
you freaking crack it and shotgun it. That's your first
You know
one.
what it was though? Like, if they did let me drink or did anything, they wouldn't like. They'd be cool sometimes, but like, if I had because like, could you drink when you were younger around like other family members?
Yeah.
So,
But your
That's-
family's there too.
well, wait.
That's-
That's a funny story because my parents got a lot of flack from my mom's side. Not throwing any shots, but my dad would let us drink at the holiday parties and stuff with the family around and stuff because he's there. He said it's okay.
At
But
13.
we at like 16, 15, 16, not
13,
gonna lie.
right?
And a lot of the aunts and uncles would look badly on them allowing us to
Yeah.
do that. But at the end of the day, it was like that's my parents. If they say yeah, they say yeah. And we weren't like getting drunk, like freaking
Yeah.
swinging our shirt around and
Yeah.
stuff. It was just
No,
like
one or
just
two
have a
beers.
couple beers. Yeah.
See, like me.
I mean, but when you go off to go out there and smoke after, you're still getting plastic.
Oh yeah, no, like I'm to this day, like my family hates that. I don't think they hate it. They're used to it now. But like at some point, they would be like, "Why are you coming in here smelling like that?"
In front of your family
Yeah.
too.
But now it's like if at every single holiday, I go out for a little smoke break, come
No,
back in.
literally, we'll be all together on a Sunday, and like you said, we'll come out here. You go, hey, I gotta go take a walk, and like purposely do air quotes, and be like, oh, we know what's going on. Just go
No,
ahead.
our code name in that family is go have a meeting.
Yeah, meeting. That's what it is.
Except it was meeting when there was multiple people to smoke with, but now it's just me taking a walk by myself, like Pablo Escobar, because no one else
Damn.
smokes.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're the fucking black sheep of the family, bro.
Yeah.
it's okay.
No, like with me though, like my family, like I think on my mom's side it was just a little bit like easier,
Mhm.
but like my dad's side, they all used to give me shit, man. Maybe because I was the last
Youngest and all that.
first cousin, So they would like they would like give me like some slack, and they were always on me about something. And then after, I think when I get hit like 17, I just was kind of being a smart ass and not really giving a fuck what they had to say. So they all kind of just backed off.
Yeah.
And then realized like, oh, we can't say nothing. But the worst one where they did me dirty was my brother's bachelor party. And we went, and my dad had called up there we went to a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had called up there and he said, hey, I'm going to have my younger son with me and his friend. Like, will they be all right drinking there and all that? So there's a law in Kansas that
if your parents
let you drink, then you can drink and you'll be fine. So whatever. So we were with him. And so he called, had that figured out there. Well, one of my uncles showed up to the bachelor party, was not invited to the bachelor party. So we all saw him. We're like, he's gonna be a buzzkill. Yeah. Like, fuck. So we get
Shout out, Unc.
We get to the strip club. I'm starting to, pour myself some drinks. Well, first at the house, I have a beer, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, drinking. And he's like, you can't be drinking. I'm like, fuck I can't.
Yeah, I said so.
I was like, motherfucker, I'm the best man. Think I'm not gonna drink? So we get to the strip club. I'm drinking. I look over. My uncle's over there talking to the bouncer, the owner of the place, pointing at me. And then the dude comes over and he's like, hey man, are you 18? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, you can't be drinking, dude. You can't be doing. And my dad was like, hey. He's like, I already talked to you. He's like, I think I talked to you on the phone, and I asked. And he's like, wait, are you his dad? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, fuck it. He's like, you could drink then do whatever you want, man. He's like, you can go get fucked up at Applebee's if you want. Yeah. And he's like, you could do that. And that's when he explained it to us. And then my uncle was like, oh, okay, I was just making sure now we all know. I'm like, you son of
a fucking snitch.
I was like, you asshole.
You bitch.
I was like, he's trying to do me dirty.
That's where it's like, you never want to start no family problems, but like, if it's not your kid, Unc, like, don't butt in, Right. Like, who cares? Like, if it'd be different if like you were sneaking it and your dad didn't know and you were young or whatever, and your uncle was just trying to look out. That's different. But if your dad gave you permission and all that, it's like, that's being excessive. Like, go have a good time too, man. Don't quit worrying about me.
I mean, did you have family members that snitched on you like that?
No, all my family members snuck me like beers, or like you'd be like, hey, you want a shot here?
See,
that's the opposite to my dad and my mom's side.
Yeah.
See, like on my dad's side, they all like tried to snitch on me if I was doing anything. Like, we had a bonfire and I had a bunch of my friends showing up, and someone was like, hey, Jake's having a lot of people show up. They're like, it's fine. So you can have whatever. Bonfire, we're all kicking back. And I'm like, why is everyone trying to get me right now? Like, everyone trying to get me.
He's not supposed to do that.
I was like, everybody trying to do me dirty right now. Yeah. But I mean.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was like my mom's side of the family. They all just like grew up pretty much smoking and drinking. So it was a lot easier for like me to join them. And then they always like, they're a lot older than us, than like me and my other 4 cousins.
So yeah, I think families like that, that's cool. Just chill, relax. Because I feel like with that, you get older when you tend to realize, okay, I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you don't want to do, you do want to do in a sense. But I don't know, it just depends. But, well, Esai, I'm glad you came on. We finally actually had a good conversation, and I didn't take over as much as I did last episode you have on.
Yeah, that was
last
rude.
episode, we got really deep, but
we did. I forgot what it was about.
It's conspiracy crap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, school.
It's been months.
Oh, bullying. That's what it was, yeah. But anyway, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
As always, I appreciate everything you do. Not the part where you bully me, but
I don't bully you. But that's all right.
Valdo,
it's a pleasure always doing this shit with you.
Oh, see, now it makes me feel bad for what I was gonna say.
See, because he's an asshole. Oh no,
this I'll switch it. Mark, go fuck yourself. That's where I'll leave it. All right, then. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. What else?
I always said TikTok. YouTube, and subscribe and like.
All right, hey, remember, don't have a great day.
Can I plug?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Fuck up my ending.
All right, guys. I want you guys to go follow Heavy Breathing on all platforms. Follow Nightcappers podcast on all platforms. Follow The Mixer on all platforms. Follow the Big Modcast on all platforms. Honesty Hour on all platforms. Cue the Spotlight on all platforms. And last but not least, I-70 podcast
Yes.
on all platforms.
Y'all heard it. Follow them.
Yep.
They're all great podcasts. They're part of the same
Everything.
network we're on. We're all
And
just
like how he said, he needs interns. We need more bodies in here. DM him and everything.
Yep.
preferably hot, young
No, okay.
Latinas.
I'm listening to this horny
We need
bastard.
good professional editors.
No, we want dumbass hot
graphic
girls.
designers, everything.
Okay.
We need them.
No solutions
We're trying
does
to
not
JFK
co-sign
this
what
bitch.
Jake is saying. Right?
JFK this bitch, baby.
What does JFK have?
Where he slept with
trying to
Monica
live
Lewinsky. I'm trying to stick a cigar in a. All right, bye.